A widow from Skye tells the Infected Blood inquiry that she and her husband were treated like pariahs after they both contracted hepatitis C.
Praying for more days, hours and minutes to keep Donald alive. And holding my breath as he gasped his last at 5 a.m. on the 8th of July 2019.
A widow from Skye has told the Infected Blood inquiry that she and her husband were treated like pariahs after both contracted hepatitis C. Yarina Batter's husband Donald died in July this year from complications. They were infected when he received contaminated blood products in the late 1980s. Our health correspondent Lisa Summers reports.
For 2 weeks this summer, Scottish victims or family members shared the most disturbing stories. Thousands were infected with contaminated NHS blood through transfusions or treatment for haemophilia in the 1980s and 90s. Many have died waiting for this inquiry to begin.
Take the book in your raised hand.
Yarina Batter's husband has been unable to see it through. Infected with hepatitis C, he died on the 8th of July this year while the hearings in Edinburgh were underway.
When you see somebody just fading away. And then he stopped, he couldn't breathe, gasping for breath. Just waited and waited to see if there was another breath, and then he died. And
you've said in your statement you've lost the love of your life.
Yes.
Mrs. Batters was also infected through her husband. He was given contaminated blood products after an accident while camping in Skye. It left a mother and father seriously ill, coping with 2 little boys.
Confused, and scared and sad and angry and all those things, and you can't actually process all those feelings. When you start, you have to live and cook and clean and play and look after your children.
Later, brothers Myles and Paul Hutchinson gave evidence, given infected blood as haemophiliacs. They told the inquiry they believed they were used for research purposes as kids, still not taken seriously as adults.
It feels like they're just waiting as long as they can till there's none of us left to worry about, and it'll be a hell of a lot cheaper than, doing the right thing, because they've just evaded the question. Governments have all promised they'll do this, that and the next thing, and none of them have. None of them have kept their word. Politicians have been elected saying they'll do this, local MPs, and I just feel we've been left to rot.
The inquiry will later hear from medical professionals as well as experts and politicians. For now, the victims who've often struggled to have a voice have had their say. Lisa Summers reporting, Scotland.